Hello everybody and welcome to my first ever What is on my Mac video. So today I'm going to be going over what is on my Mac. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so first let me just give you a few views of this launch pad right here. If you can see, I have not made any folders. All the folders that have been made have made by the companies where I've gotten stuff from, because I've only had this thing for like 2 months now. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing I have on here is the beta of Ableton Live 8. So this is what I use in the studio. This is what I used to use to record audio before I got Logic. Logic is a lot more intuitive. I like it a lot better than Ableton, but Ableton Live Lite is what I got with my Focusrite audio interface. So that is what I'm using right now. So next, I have Account Edge Pro 2014, which I don't really use that much. I have my Adobe folder, which right now, this one has the Flash Player, the Flash Media Live Encoder, which is what I usually use for my live streams. And next is the Application Manager. I have Bridge Creative Suite 6 right here, and I have the Extension Manager Creative Suite 6. Then I have Photoshop, of course. Next I have Air Connect, which is what I use to connect to my Mac using my iPad. So if I ever need to do something, that's the easiest way to get to it. Next I have Air Server right here, which is an application that lets me stream my iPad to my Mac. I have Amazon Music because my family is a Prime member, so I get all of the Prime membership features for free, so I get lots of music for free. I have Animationist, which lets me create lots of cool animations. I have Auto-Tune VST. This is the beta version, or not the beta, the demo version that I'm currently testing out. I have the App Store. I have App Zapper, which lets me delete applications. I have Art Text 2, which lets me create cool logos. Audio Hijack Pro, which lets me record system audio. I have the demo version, or the trial version. It'll only let me record for 10 minutes. I have Automap, which lets me connect my Novation Zero SL Mark II to my computer and use all those features. I have the uninstaller. I have Automator, and I have some Avid virtual instruments right here. I have Bartender, which you can find up here, and it houses all the applications I don't want just sitting on my menu bar. That is $15. It is well worth it. I have the Blackmagic Disk Speed Test because I have a review on this iMac coming up very soon. I have Boinks TV, which is what I use to control my live broadcast. I got this for $50. Part of a bundle. It's usually $500, but even for $500 it would be worth it because it's great. I have a Brother program for administrating my printers. I have some more Brother stuff here. I have Burn, which lets me simply just burn music or videos to a CD. I have Calculator and Calendar, Camtasia, which is what I used to use for my application, for my screen recordings, until I moved up to ScreenFlow. I have Cam Twist, which is how I get the video from Boinks TV to the Flash Media Live encoder. I have some utilities for my old Canon printers. I don't have any anymore, but I just haven't uninstalled them. I have Chess, the Chrome Remote Desktop Host Uninstaller. I don't use Chrome Remote Desktop that much. I have Clean My Mac 2, which removes unnecessary system files, cache, stuff like that from the computer, and it clears up lots and lots of space. I have Clear, which is a task manager. Clip Buddy, which shows me everything I've copied to my clipboard. Contacts, I have some music files right here. I don't know why they save to applications. I have a Dashboard, Day 1, which is where it keeps some journal entries, dictionary, DJ Pro demo version, which is a really nice DJ software. It's not my main one, but I still like to use that when I use it for Spotify. I have Dropbox, Duet, which is a new cool app for $15 on the iPad or iPhone. It makes it a secondary display by just connecting a lightning cable to it, so that is really nice. DVD player, I have Ecoot, which is a secondary music player. I have the Ecoot app on my iPhone, and that's what I use when I need to listen to my local music library. So if you guys don't know, I have Spotify Premium, which is where I get most of my stuff from. I have Electric Sheep, which is a screensaver. eMedia Piano Method, which is a piano software. Some Epson software for my Epson printers. Evernote, FaceTime, Fantastical, which I don't use much anymore. Final Cut Pro, which is what I use to edit all of my videos. Flip for Mac, which is a Windows media video player for the Mac. Fontbook, FX Factory, which has lots of cool effects for Final Cut Pro. Game Center, GarageBand, the old GarageBand. Google Chrome, of course, which is my main web browser, as you can see down here. Google Drive. Handbrake, which is an awesome video converter. iBooks, iBooks Author. I have iDVD, which I installed by buying an old CD on Amazon. So now I have this and iWeb on my thing just in case I need to use those. I have iLinker, which is for my Samsung camera. The license manager for iLock, which lets me license Pro Tools and Auto-Tune. I have Image Capture, iMovie, the old iMovie. The intermediate piano method, which is a step up from the regular piano method that I had up there. I have iPhoto, IP Net Monitor X, which lets me monitor stuff on my network. iTunes, iWeb, the old iWork. JPEG Mini, which will decrease the size of JPEGs. Keynote, Launchpad, Ableton Live, this is the old version that doesn't work anymore. I have Living Earth desktop, which shows you cool Earth images. I have Logic Pro, which is my main audio editor. I have my Logitech folder, which has the software for my Logitech webcam, which I don't use anymore, of course, because the iMac is a built-in FaceTime HD camera, but that's what I would be using. Logme and Hamachi, which I can't figure out how to uninstall. The installer's not working. LTCM, which gives me Epson alerts. I have MacFlux, which is a cool website developing thing. I have Mac Optimizer, which is a speed increase thing. It's a lot like Clean My Mac 2. I have Mac Pilot, which helps you get into more advanced terminal stuff, stuff like that. I haven't used it much, but I want to use it more. I have Mac Tracker, which tracks every single Apple product ever made. I have Mail, the beta of Mailbox, which is my main email client. Main Stage 3, which I use for live performances. Maps, Memory Keeper, which is a nice app for memory management. I have Messages, Microsoft Messenger, which just came with Office. I have the Office 2011, which hopefully Microsoft will release the new Office this year. This Office is getting really old, but this is what I have for now, because we have a Office 365 subscription. So that means that we got 5 Office subscription things. I have OneNote, which you get off the Mac App Store. It doesn't come with Office. I have Microsoft Silverlight, which is just a web plugin. Minecraft, of course. Everybody needs Minecraft. I have Mission Control. Sorry about that. I have Mixmeister BPM Analyzer, which simply, just as the name says, analyzes BPM. I have Mobile Mouse Server, which lets me use the Mobile Mouse Pro application, or the free application if you have that, on my phone or iPad to control my Mac. Motion Composer, which is another cool motion thing. I have my Native Instruments thing, which has the Supercharger plugin, which is a nice plugin. It has Tractor in it, which I don't use anymore. I never bought the full version of that. I just use the free version. I have Notes. I have Numbers. OnTheSoft Audio Recorder, which is a audio recording software. A lot like Audio Hijack. I have the iTunes Converter, so screen capture, Pages, Photo Booth, Plex Home Theater, which is like a home theater entertainment software, and then the media server for Plex. I have Pocket, which is a read later application. Presto Page Manager 9, which is a document manager for Brother printers. I have Preview, Proca X server, which lets me control some of my Final Cut Pro things with my iPad. I have Productive, which I don't use much anymore. QuickTime, Rapid Evolution 3, which is a key and BPM analyzer. Reminders, Remote Desktop Connection for Microsoft, Remote SL0 Editor, which lets me edit some controls on my Zero SL Mark II. Safari, some more Samsung stuff. Even more Samsung stuff. Scarlett Mix Control, which controls my audio interface. I have Scratch 1.4 here, which I don't use much because I can actually program HTML now. I have ScreenFlow, which is what I'm using to record this video. I have Screensaver Plus 3, which gives you like an old kind of iOS screensaver for a Mac. Serato DJ, which I don't use much because it doesn't work that well. I have Set for iWork, which has lots of iWork templates, stuff like that. Chauvet, Show Express, which I don't have on here anymore because I need to download the new version. It lets you control lighting from here. I have this. I have Skype. I have a different SL Mark II editor. I have Snail, which is a time management application. Snap and Drag, which is another screen capture application. Snappy App, which lets me snap applications to different sides of the screen. Softube plugins control, because I have some Softube plugins on this Mac. Songbook Editor, which lets me create a songbook. I have Soundflower, which is a nice audio management thing. Speedify, which combines mobile and Wi-Fi and Ethernet speeds to create a very fast data connection. Spotify, of course. Starry Night Pro 6, which is some astronomy application that I got with a bundle. Stickies, some Norton stuff, system preferences, TeamViewer, Tech Tool Pro 8, Pro 6, which is a lot like Mac Pilot, Text Edit, Text Expander, the Unarchiver, which is basically a better version of the Apple Archive utility because you can do a lot more formats. Some stuff for my Texas Instruments calculator. Time Machine. I have Toast 11 Titanium, which is another burner application. It's better than Burn, but it costs lots of money. Toon Boom Studio 8, which I got as a bundle. It's just what would you call it? A cartoon application. I have some Mackie Traction applications. I have USTREAM Producer, which lets me stream to USTREAM. I have all my utilities stuff, Adobe stuff, Logitech stuff, VidConvert, which is a video converter, Video Rotate, which just lets me simply rotate videos, Virtual DJ 8, which is my main DJ application. I also have Virtual DJ Home and Pro Full, but I don't use Pro 7 that much anymore, because Pro 8 or just regular Home 8 is a lot better. I haven't done gigs yet, but Pro Full was fine for a while, but 8 still is a lot more intuitive and stuff like that. Vox, which is a opposing iTunes player. Western Digital Drive Utilities and Security. Wirecast, which is another app that YouTube definitely supports because it's a special version for YouTube. I have Wondershare All My Music, which is basically just another version of Audio Hijack that I need to delete. Wunderlist, Xmirage, which is another mirroring app. I have XBMC, which is a media center thing. I have Zoho Desktop, which is a web development thing, which really needs to be updated. And some plugin support for Sympatique. I'm not sure how you say that. So just take a look at my dock over here. I have Finder, Launchpad, Calendar, Mailbox, Google Drive, Messages, Pages, Keynote, App Store, Logic, Audio Hijack, iTunes, Virtual DJ 8, Scarlett Mix Control, AutoMap Server, Spotify, Final Cut Pro, Boinks TV, Cam Twist, and ScreenFlow, then System Preferences. And this is just the ScreenFlow resources folder. Then over here I have downloads in my Scarlett Mix Control. So, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time on Drummer Tech.